Hi, hello, welcome back to another episode of our podcast brought to you by me and the tea. We're actually not sponsored, so yeah. Yeah, today I'm drinking a chamomile tea. I'm enjoying myself. I'm resting after work, so I'm gonna do this. That takes less energy than other things, like filming a full blown video. I still have to edit, but I'm comfortable with editing more so than recording. Recording takes a lot of energy, mainly when you want to do something that's worth the time, I guess. It's really windy. Well, not so windy, but really cloudy today. So I'm cozying it up. Cozying it up. Cozying it up here in my room. And today we're gonna talk about achievements. I went on Reddit and asked strangers what was their biggest achievement, and I had a few answers. So we're gonna just do a little bit of reading and talking about. Then I'm gonna talk about my own experiences, and then probably the tea will get cold and the podcast will end. Until then, we got time. Why don't we start with reading some of the comments? I have someone here that answered saying, "My bachelor in medicine." So we're off the bat with an awesome achievement, and it's just pretty good and pretty cool. I don't want to diminish other achievements. It just takes different amounts of effort, and it's personal because your biggest achievement can be, I know, tidying up your bed and still be proud about it. The next comment is just licking the urinal willingly on my own. So as you see, we have different standards for what an amazing achievement or what your biggest achievement is, and I'm glad to see that. I sometimes feel like I should aim higher, and sometimes I feel like I should aim lower. Sometimes I just want to reach for the stars, and sometimes I'm just content with just waking up and going to work, coming back home. That's a big achievement for me. I think one of my one of the achievements that I'm really proud of is winning second place on nationals in swimming. That was pretty cool, and I am proud of that. Yeah, I was like 15 years old or less, I think, 14 years old, and we went to the competition, and I was really nervous. Yeah, I got second place, which was awesome. Then I lost really badly, but in one trial I got second place, which was just amazing. It felt amazing. It was awesome. I was really happy about that one. So yeah, there is one of them. Let's see what else does the internet have to say. Not being dead yet. I was 4 years old and I saw TV reporters on the street and asked them to be on TV. And they were like, yeah. So they asked me a bunch of questions, and my grandpa recorded that 10-minute interview and shows it to everyone. This one makes me smile because that's an awesome grandparent and some really nice reporters to actually indulge you and let you do that. That's a wholesome one. Not everybody would put aside their time to do that. Yeah, that's a really cool and wholesome achievement. What else? Well, I guess for me, an awesome achievement, or one of my biggest achievements to date, is actually writing a whole book. I didn't publish it, but I wrote it. Yes, that is one of my biggest achievements. Actually, writing and editing and almost publishing my own book. I didn't do it yet. So achieving something can be rewarding in many levels, but also we have to manage our expectations when wanting to achieve something, wanting to get something, because you can shoot for the stars and still miss. And what happens when you miss, it's as important as getting there and getting the thing you wanted. Because when you miss, you sometimes maybe feel like you don't want to go back and just get up again and do it and do the whole thing over. But it's the way we progress and we grow. We have to get back up because nobody's going to do it for us. When you want to reach for something and achieve something, you have to just put yourself to it, put your mind to it, have to keep going because nobody can do it for you, nobody will do it for you. You can ask for help, but still, it's up to you. So maybe setting goals for the future and be mindful about them. Be mindful about how plausible they are and how real they are. I once wanted to be a surgeon, actually, because I just wanted to be a surgeon. But I changed my mind, and then I wanted to be a. Oh God, this is embarrassing. I wanted to be. When I was child, my my sights were set on being a garbage man. It's called those who pick up the trash. I wanted to be that. I genuinely wanted to be a garbage truck man. Those who drive and just go around. Yes, I wanted to be one of them. I thought it was really cool. The whole job. I just driving at night. I know picking up the bags of trash. I guess. Yeah, my dad looked at me in my eye and was just so weirded out. Those were my goals, and now they differ. But doesn't mean that I didn't achieve something. I'm a lifeguard. That's one of my achievements that I have in my belt, I guess. I know I beat Bloodborne 2 times in a row within 5 days, so that's something I have achieved that I'm proud. I uploaded my first YouTube video after a long time of wanting to do that. You see, achievements don't have to be I want to be a movie star, I want to be famous, I want to be rich, I want to be a surgeon, I want to be president. It doesn't have to be that. It can be, and it's totally fine that your biggest achievement is waking up and making the bed. That's your biggest achievement? Great. Awesome. That's really cool. Just you have to be mindful that it's good. You don't have to be so hard on yourself because at the end of the day, we are here to enjoy life, and punishing ourselves for not doing something that day within thousands of days that we're going to live is just not good. You wanna get to read, I know, 3 books in a year and you read 1 page a day, it's fine. It's good. As long as you're proud of yourself and you're not hurting anyone, just go ahead and achieve whatever you wanna do. Or do whatever you wanna achieve. Do achieve wanna do. For my 5 year self, one of his biggest achievements was getting like those prizes that came inside a bag of chips, just not once, but 2 times in a row. I just got out of school, my mother bought me some potato chips, I opened the bag, and I had a freaking, I don't know, some kind of metal thingy. It was, I don't remember what it was. And I was like so stoked because it was like, get one more package for free. And I went to the place and I got another one and I opened them and I was so static when I saw another one of those things. I remember I was so happy. I showed my mother. My mother was like, you're so lucky, but you can't eat those chips. There are too many chips, and I still wanted those chips, and I wanted to eat them just because I could get a third, a third prize, but I didn't. I got the other one, opened it up, and didn't. And then my mother took my chips away because they were too many chips for a kid. But still, that was awesome, and it's still to this day it feels pretty cool. I feel pretty lucky. So yeah, I see that the tea is now cold, and I'm having so much fun actually recording this. I started a little bit slow, but now I'm just waking up and getting used to it. So well, here it is, another achievement: recording podcasts, uploading things, editing things, having some sort of schedule. That's all I wanted, and that's all I'm trying to have. But yeah, I am thankful for whoever is listening, and I'll see you on the next episode. Podcast out, and Sam out. See ya.